Bonjour and bienvenue to our very first river cruise and a very special French adventure. We begin this series in the city of Bordeaux, which we have now crowned the most handsomely river-frontaged, architecturally awesome and comprehensively statued city in France. Yes, even more beautiful than Paris. And our hosts? Well, we start our 36th cruise, but our very first river adventure with no less than one of the most respected, multi-award winning and luxurious river cruise companies on the planet, Uniworld. Before we release our vlogs showing you what we got up to, spoiler, it features drinking local wine, lots of it, we thought we'd give you a lovely little guided tour of the ship itself, the newly refurbished and completely transformed SS Bon Voyage. Uniworld have 19 ships across the rivers of the world, with most of them, 14 precisely, being on European rivers. SS Bon Voyage sails the Dordogne and Garonne rivers that meander through the largest wine-producing area in the world, the Bordeaux-Médoc region. SS Bon Voyage was launched in 2006 as the River Royale before an extensive refurbishment in 2019, where she was rebranded and renamed. Not surprisingly, Uniworld have made this ship as decadently French as is possible, designed to immerse guests in the country's culture, art, decor, cuisine, and of course, its wine. Let's take a look inside. Upon embarkation, you'll enter the lobby, richly appointed with polished wood and marble, handcrafted balustrades, and of course, no Uniworld ship would be without an ostentatious chandelier or two, and this Frozen-esque centrepiece really draws the eyes as soon as you arrive. In the upper lobby area, you'll find the cruise director's desk and a wall of glass cases with some beautiful items to tempt you should you wish to treat yourself while on board. Just off the lobby is Les SALON Champagne. This is the main bar inspired by Villa Majorelle, the personal abode of one of the world's greatest fashion designers, Yves Saint Laurent. The design style throughout the ship is more lavish than contemporary, with rich woods, ornate fittings and artwork and marble surfaces aplenty. There are glass accents found around the ship that come from Uniworld's owner's own Murano Island glass factory. In fact, Uniworld founder and owner Bea Tolman, along with her daughter Toni, design each ship's interiors based on the destinations through which they sail. No two ships are the same. All the artwork is original and, I've got to say, beautiful to admire. Through Le Salon Champagne is a small dining area called La Brasserie, with decor inspired by the world-famous Paris eatery Bouillon Pigalle. Luckily for Uniworld guests, unlike the Pigalle, you don't have to queue for hours to eat here, and the food is equally as French, with locally sourced ingredients making the perfect bistro cuisine. Le Cave des Vins is a small private dining room that hosts wine tastings and private dining upon request. Downstairs is the main dining venue, rather cheekily titled Le Grand Fromage, offering locally sourced French cuisine at its most delicious. You'll see the food in much more detail in our upcoming voyage vlog, and if you love France, wine, ships, dining, or dare I say it, you like us, even just a tiny bit, then you're in for a treat. Just outside Le Grand Fromage is a small service coffee station, which was très utile indeed. There's also a small guest laundry room, which we always appreciate. And whilst we're on the subject of appreciation, this ship had one of the most well-equipped gyms I've seen on such a small ship. Mind you, you may not feel the need to work out if you've spent most of the day on these complimentary bikes. We were surprised to see an elevator on this ship too, covering all 3 floors of accommodation. As you'd expect, it is a beautiful glass and brass elevator that looks right at home here. The SS Bon Voyage hosts up to 124 guests in a variety of beautiful suites. We're going to cover the accommodation in detail in another video, but here's a sneak peek of what you can expect. Please subscribe so you don't miss these beautiful spaces. Merci beaucoup. Now up to the sun deck, the SOLEIL deck, which sits on the very top of the ship and is a very comfortable and welcoming place to while away those hours watching the Bordeaux scenery glide by with a chilled glass of fruity and delicious local wine in hand. The fabrics on the seats, sun lounges and chairs are bold and playful and match the stripy canopies that give a French village Mardi Gras feel to the deck. Towards the rear is Le Café du Soleil, which is a lovely little venue that hosts rustic local lunches, cooking demonstrations, art classes and tastings, like this one we enjoyed of local oysters and, of course, lots of local wine. At the rear is a generously sized infinity pool and seating area, giving you gorgeous aft views of the French countryside. Well, I'm afraid we can't change the colour of the river in this region, which looks like chocolate milk. With the effect of the ocean tides, the river comes up against an incoming current of salty seawater. Salt water is heavier than fresh water, resulting in a salty undercurrent which lifts the sediment to the surface. Despite this rather scientific ending, we hope you've enjoyed our rather more colourful and eye-pleasing tour of the beautiful SS Bon Voyage. If you want to know more about this ship and its itinerary, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell notification and you'll be informed when our next Uniworld episodes are released. There's some beautiful scenery, food and accommodation to show you, so please give this a thumbs up, and we thank Uniworld and Panache Cruises for inviting us on this trip. For more information, please see our full disclosure in the video description and details on how to find out more from our travel agent partners here in the UK, Panache Cruises. Until the next time, j'espère te voir bientôt, and bonne croisière!